Hello everybody, Mr. Jiggles here, and I just wanted to make a quick little video on Diablo 3 and Season 27. As you know, Season 27 just came out this past weekend on Friday, and the Angelic Crucible usage is mainly the big theme for the season. Um, for example, it gives you 3 different random abilities, basically for each class, and there's a lot of different cool things that can be done with a lot of different builds. But the main build I'm going to be focusing on is the DMO set and utilizing Magic Missile. So there's been a lot of changes on a lot of different items, and it makes this kind of viable and easy to use and fun and very simple. And this is basically just activating 3 skills and then utilizing teleport to move, and then magic missile. You're just going to magic missile everything. And this works pretty good for T16 and your low level GRs like 80, probably 80 to 85, 80, 90, 80 to 90 maybe, depending on your Paragon level. So right now, I'm around Paragon 808. Look at that. Nice. And it runs really well. I'll show you a quick little rift here on my build, and then we'll go over the build and everything that I have equipped. So there you have it. There's a very quick T16 run. Now to go over the gear. Okay. So you get the full DMO set. And then I have Halo Carini. This isn't completely optimized, not very good rolls on it. Convention of Elements. This could be swapped out with something else if you want to run SOJ or something or whatever. Squirt's Necklace, not very good rolls once again. A lot of this stuff isn't very good. Then we have the Guardian's Case, which has been reworked to basically double your main stat. And then it gives you some melee damage reduction and missile damage reduction based on different specifications. And then you have Mirror Ball, which has been reworked as well. Really good. Gives you a damage modifier for magic missiles, and it fires 2 extra missiles. This is really noticed because of the theme, the Crucible theme. So this is our main weapon, which is the Fragment of Destiny. It's going to increase your signature spells, make them fire off 50% faster and deal triple damage. Really good. Normally used with Hydras, but since it's, making your magic missile fire faster and give triple damage, it's really good for that. And then, of course, we had the Crucible, which adds on this magic missile fires 10 missiles and gains the effect of the Seeker rune. So basically any rune that you use under magic missile is going to gain this basically aimbot for sorcerers. Super cool. Then of course we got the Kanai's Cube. I have also we have Crown of Primus. premise, whatever you want to call it. We have this crown that gives you slow time, and it gains every effect except for point of no return, which is a stun if the enemy leaves your bubble, and it permanently follows you. And the reason why this is so important is because it allows you to not have to worry about casting slow time and then standing in slow time, and then it's a super clunky build when it comes to that. And then in addition to that, in the Kanai's Cube, we have Aether Walker, which allows us to teleport. Basically, if we have any arcane power, and we're going to be getting some of that back from Magic Missile, you can do other things to stack, your arcane power regen to make it a little more fluid. But I didn't really have too many issues in T16, but I mean, you can do whatever you want. Then you have Depth Diggers that gives your primary skills additional damage. Pretty helpful. And then finally, Ring of Royal Granger, because you need the 3-piece set here, and you essentially want to keep the Depth Diggers and the Crown. But if you want to run Depth Diggers and just run, you need Ring of Royal Granger anyway, because you can't equip the Helm without having the Rourke on. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Let's see. You could even drop this if you wanted to, but I feel like it stops you from getting one tapped once in a while, and it's super nice. As for the gems, I just have a Simplicity Strength, a Bane of the Trapped, and a Bane of the Powerful. I'm just trying to maximize the total damage from Magic Missile as much as possible. There's probably some other things I could do. Like, for example, I don't really use this much. Maybe I could turn it to Power Hungry or Audacity, which increases damage within a certain range. There's a lot of other things you can flex around and make this kind of better. So it's not completely perfect, but to show its power, I think we're going to do a little reset here of all the stats. As you can see, we're doubled our intelligence, so we got pretty good damage when it comes down to it, even with not the best gear, no augments at all. And I think we only have like 2 ancients, 3 ancients, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 ancients. So I think this Guardian's case is really cool as long as you don't have or need the bracers spot for a additional damage. Like additional damage to any of the skills that you're using. For some cases in Barbarians, you're probably not going to be able to use this because they have the multipliers on your bracers, and you need that. But if you're able to flex out the bracers and maybe put something in a cube, you can double your main stat and get your damage increased higher, even at a lower Paragon level. So anyways, let's do like a, 80. Want to do an 85? Sure. So you're going to hit your 3 main skills and then just go places. So there you go, folks. We just completed a Greater Rift 85 in like 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So this thing is definitely fun to do, and especially at like low paragons, sub 1000, sub 800, the Guardian's case makes this a lot more viable. You know, as you can see, not a lot of optimization here. And the Crucible basically makes whatever you augment or change automatically the best possible rolls. I did get some pretty bad RNG. I had automatically got a socket on this one, so this damage could be a lot higher. And there's, you know, a lot of other things you can potentially do. But anyways, so these are our skills. Point of no return because it's not granted by the Primus. Spark Flint for increased damage. Force Weapon, increased damage. Save Passage, just reduced, you know, damage incoming. It doesn't have a cooldown, so you're good on that part. Shocking Aspect, I could probably change this one. I have Unwavering Will, just because I'm standing still for a little bit on the bosses and other things. Reduce cooldowns, really don't need this. Buller, decrease damage taken in Galvanizing Wads, so we don't take a lot of damage at one point in time. So once again, not a lot of optimization I did, but as you can see with no Paragon, putting anything, still able to do an 85 in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the build. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like the video if it helped you at all, or if you want to try it, and subscribe for more videos, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya later, people.